dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the Big Boss Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and A Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Episode
453, baby.
500 on the way. Big plans for 500. Get ready.
Yes.
It's going to be epic. Trust me.
The text thread has started. Shouts to Kev.
Yeah, you know we on it, man. You know we on it. You know I'm a planner, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how we get down, man. But
Yes,
shit,
sir.
man, let's just jump right to it, man. We got guests. We
We
guests.
back, baby.
Hey,
Another
we're doing
one.
our job. We're doing our job. Dizzle, let's go.
Yeah, man. It's only right, our next guest, me and him have crossed paths in this entertainment biz for a while now. I think it goes back to Huber's Got Talent. I don't even know, that was 10 plus years ago. He's been on the Herbal Tea podcast. If you know, you know.
Yep.
I've been on his show, and it's only right to, have the real Mike Kid come and bless You Can't Make This Up podcast, y'all. So
Hey.
give it up for our guest of the day, man. The real Mike Kid is in the building. How you feeling, man?
You know what? I've been a big fan of you guys for a long time. And like you said, it's only fitting that I come on and just pay homage to what you guys do. And just excited to be a part of the panel today, man. So we're excited today, man. So
Appreciate
For sure. For sure. So I don't know if y'all have been seeing, this is as seen on TV. I don't know how you do it, but you find your ways to photobomb, just be in the shot, man. What's the trick? What's the trick to get on camera and get on the jumbotron, man?
So I always say, man, one of the things is if you're planning, you always gotta you plan it out. If you want to go first take or wherever you're trying to go, I always say being there as early as possible. If you're one of the first people there, be willing to show up early. That's one of the big things, because you end up running into the right people or asking the right questions of, hey, where's the line here or where's that. And then just keeping your head on a swivel, man, because you know what? Opportunities pop up where it's like, oh, hey, this door may open, or you may be able to slip in line here or whatever. So it's just really just being lucky and being at the right place at the right time. So
Hella dope. I want to rewind a little bit, man. A phrase that my grandmother used to talk about me, I was a ham. Like, I always wanted the attention of everybody. Did you get that type of rhetoric when you were a kid? Because, you in the cameras now, were you always into this vibe?
oh man, it's funny. I tell the story, man. Back in the day, if you remember TRL,
Oh, yeah.
with me being a short, white guy, not very athletic, I looked up to guys like Sway and Carson Daly, and just guys like that got a chance to, be at the right place and talk to the people that are relevant. And so for me, man, when I was like probably 8 or 9 years old, I used to always, like, my dad had like a 10 disc changer. And so I'd wake up before everybody in my house and have like my own TRL where I play like my own favorite songs and this and that. So always, I don't know, I have always, I guess, been a ham. I always liked joking around and just having fun and, just being in the spotlight, I guess. So I guess, yeah.
For those that don't know, me included, what's some of your most memorable ones or favorite ones?
Oh man, okay. So me and a couple of buddies ended up going to Pacers Cavaliers game, and it was in the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure it was the last year before LeBron left Cleveland, and we ended up sneaking down. We got like tickets up in the the nosebleeds. Everybody's giving us crap. We ended up moving down probably about 20 rows, and 20 rows from the floor, and we're coming back. We're coming back, and they end up flashing the camera up, and all of a sudden it's just a whole sea of Pacer fans and then there's just me, just like, just being that one guy that's just like completely ruins the picture to where they're seeing like, oh yeah, look at all these Pacer fans, and then there's a big, fat, white Cavaliers fan just going absolutely crazy. And so for that, that always sticks out to me because it's just like I like being the guy. Not only am I sticking out because I'm a Cavs fan, but because it's like I know where to stand. It's like, oh, there's the camera guy. Oh, and you're just hooting and hollering. And I know I kind of ticked off probably a couple of Pacer fans, but they're good people out there in Indianapolis, so it's all good.
Hey man, I love that story, man. But I gotta hear the one about when College Game Day was here, when the Flyers were about to be the #1 seed in all of March Madness, and unfortunately, COVID shut the opportunity down for the Flyers. Man, you were at that College Game Day, man. Talk about that whole experience.
So, again, like I sort of referenced to, I knew that they were going to be coming. So I made sure, hey, where they shooting the show? Once I knew that, I probably got there, man, at probably 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm within, the first probably 20 people that get in. So I'm like, okay. So as soon as they open up the door, I'm like, okay. I know I'm not going to be down on the floor with everybody else, with the players. I'm like, where would be the best place that I could stand that if like a camera pans through, I might have a chance to be on TV. So as soon as I see it, everybody starts trying to fill up and get the front row. I run. There's a camera to the far right, and I beeline it right towards him, and literally stood right next to him. Because for me, man, I like media in general. So at that time, I'm like, man, that'd be cool. I'll stand right next to the camera guy, and like just pick his brain on like how he got to where he's at, and then maybe if I'm nice enough to him, he might pan over to me. And so, sure as heck, man, it like, the show starts and they're coming up and telling us, like, hey, when we start the show, we need everybody to go crazy, jump up and down. And we're like, well, we're Flyer fans. We're already sort of known for that.
Yeah.
So the show starts and he pans, you see the little red light on top of the camera. So he's recording. So he pans right over to me and I'm like, yeah, baby, let's, and I've got like this IUD shirt. And I'm like, oh, dude, there's no way not on TV. And once it went to like commercial and stuff like that, man, I looked down at my phone. It's like, dude, I just saw you on, and my phone's just getting flooded of people seeing me and screenshots and stuff like that. So it was a cool little event, man. And like I said, it's just I was happy to rep my boys, man. So
For sure. So yeah, man, talk to us a little bit about Less Than Av Media, man. You've been getting it in with the photography, with the videography. Like, talk to us a little bit about what you've been into.
so man, so I'm currently going back to school for communications, man. And I want to eventually get into some sort of yes, sir. So I'm wanting to get back into some sort of media where I can apply certain places. So I was like, man, do you know what? I may not be handsome enough to be in front of the camera while I'm at school. What can I do to better improve myself? That way, when I get out with my associates, I can say, hey, look, I've got my associates, but I've also I can be in front of the camera. I can shoot the camera. I can go get coffee. I can do what. So I was like, you know what? Let's start shooting games. Me being a ham, me trying to be as close as possible to the action. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start taking photos of whoever I can. So I started taking photos of local artists and this and that, and then finally I started shooting the Wayne football team and did a couple basketball tournaments and stuff like that. And it was really humbling just to where I was compared to where I am now, and it was just nice to build up. And then finally I got a website, and then I started applying to bigger schools and better opportunities. And I got to do a MAC championship at the Cavs Stadium and at the Lions Stadium, and just got to do Wisconsin. And it's just the doors are really opening.
Dope.
And I just say, man, just uh, for me, I'm always trying to learn. And every time I go somewhere, I'm like, try to find the most important guy. Like, hey, how'd you get here? What camera gear do you got? Where'd you go to school? What'd you study? What advice would you give? Because for me, man, it's like I'm just a baby. You know what I mean? So if I can
Hmm.
just learn and just have that mindset of like, hey, I'm not number one. I'm not LeBron James, but if I could be like a Matt Dellavedova dude and just be,
He got a ring too, bruh.
I know my role, man. And if I can be that glue guy or whatever, it's just like I'll be whatever my team needs. And so I'm just trying to build that right now with Lesson Avenue Media, and it's my own little personal brand. Plus, it sounds a little bit more official instead of like, hey, I want credentials. I'm just this dude named Mike Kidd. But if you say, hey, look, I'm working for Lesson Avenue Media. Here's my my website that we do. That seems a little bit more official than like just some dude walking up on the street like, hey, can I get free tickets to a game? It's like you got to see more than just a guy trying to get free tickets. It's like, what do you offer them? You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
That's where it all
I
started
mean,
from.
we hear a lot of people talk about what they want to do, and oh, if it was like this, I would do it like this. But what gives you the drive to go out there and do it yourself? Because in today's climate, there aren't any people that really can hold you back with technology, with a phone. You can go anywhere and connect with basically anybody. But so many people are afraid to take that leap of faith and try. What made you want to give it a shot?
For me, man, it's just my biggest thing is like you said, everybody. I saw a
It's
TED
lit.
talk one
It's lit.
time.
It's lit.
You can hear that?
It's lit. It's
It's
lit.
Yeah.
lit.
Vacation Dizzle.
But I saw a TED talk one time, man, and the guy talked about like there's so many people that just say no. There's no way I could do it. There's no way I could achieve that because it's too big of a goal. And what a lot of people don't realize is just baby steps of getting here and doing this and buying a camera and building yourself up. And like you said, with the technology now, you can do anything, man. If you want to learn how to play the violin or whatever. And for me, it's just like my biggest why is why not? Why not me? Why can't I do it? There's a million people out there, but are they willing to wake up early and be the first person in line at college game day? Are they willing to travel up and do this for free, or are they willing to do this? Like, why not? Am I gonna not work as hard as I can? So for me, my biggest why is like, why not me? Uh, you know, just try to go out and do it, and just believe in yourself, man. Because if you, nobody's gonna believe you until you officially accomplish it, and then it's like, oh, well, Mike, I didn't see that coming. You're awfully
Yeah.
lucky. But it's like the luck was putting in the work and believe when nobody else did.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So,
Talk to us about, the Pat McAfee show a little bit, man. Is that the ultimate goal? I know you've been tagging him, trying to get his attention. How's that
so,
been going? Because I've seen you in photo bombing with him as well.
so my big thing was, man, like if I were to be on a show, like I said, I'm not the most handsome fella. I'm not butt ugly either, but it's just, I know my role. I know I'm not made to be, the nice hair and the suit and all that. That's just not my style, man. And just, I think getting into sports media, that'd be more of my style of laid back, sort of like, just like us, just talking with the boys. Hey, what do you think about the Bears or the Bengals? And I'm like, that would be a guy I would love to work for. So last year, Ohio State played Indiana. And so I'm like, okay, well, college game day is going to be there. Pat's going to be there. Let's try to apply for credentials. And then what I did is I put my resume, I put a headshot, and then like a 90-second elevator pitch of like why I would be a good fit for the Pat McAfee show. And I said, you know what? Come hell or high water, I'm going to just do whatever it takes you know, to get this to him. I'm gonna bump into him. So long story short, I go up there at 3 or 4 in the morning. I didn't even get the confirmation email, so I didn't even know if I was getting credentials. So I go up there and they're like, "Oh yeah, the lady that does credentials doesn't come in till 8 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning."
Woo.
So I sat there for 4 hours staring at my phone. Old girl shows up and she's like, "Oh well, did you get the email?" And I'm like, I BS a little bit, and I'm like, "Hey, sorry, I deleted all my emails." She goes, "Oh." So she goes, "Oh, okay. Well, let me go back here and look." And I'm like, "Okay." So the whole time I'm like, "Man, she's gonna come out here and like call my bluff here in a second. I'm gonna have to leave." And she comes back out and she's like, "Oh yeah, I have your name here on the list." And like I couldn't even believe it. So I'm like, Oh shoot! So I'm like, I get to go in. So we get to go like behind the stage, and they had like a little square off on the side of the stage where you can come up, you can take your pictures, and I'm like, okay, but he's still like 20 feet away. How am I going to? You can't just chuck it at him. You can't be like, hey Pat, come over here. You know what I mean? Like, who am I? So right at the end of the show, man, the I guess the media director comes up. She's like, "Hey, you got to turn in your media credential. The show's pretty much over. Pat's about to go and do his little kick for like the $200,000 or whatever it is." So I'm like, "Oh man, like, if this is really the end of the road, it's a cool experience, but okay." So as I'm walking down, Pat McAfee and his little crew of like police officers just so happened to be walking by, and again, being the right place at the right time, I take off my credential, walk down the stairs, and just get in line and just follow Pat McAfee to his kick. And he goes and like they do the little kick, and like you can literally see like, oh, you can see the guy doing the kick, and me in the background. And then as he's walking off, I'm like, "Hey Pat," and I like go to hand him uh, the USB, and he takes it and
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, okay, sweet." And I'm like, "Oh my god, oh my god." The whole time I'm just like, I can't believe this. So everybody's walking to the game. I'm like walking away, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a real man cry on the way home. I'm like, oh my god, where you're just like, I can't believe that just happened. It was just one of those things where everything worked out perfectly.
That's what's up.
Sadly, he never called. Sadly,
Yet,
but
yet, yet.
yet. But the good thing is, man, I was able to catch him at the Hall of Fame game, and they did like an episode of the Pat McAfee show, and then went like and took pictures with everybody afterwards. And I said, hey man, I gave you my USB, my resume. I'm willing to do whatever. I'll be that guy that goes and gets the coffee. And he said, "Do you want, man? We're not hiring yet, but whenever we do, I'll put a little birdie whistle out for you." So I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna keep on going for it, man. Like I said, I've gotten this far just I guess getting lucky. I'm
For
lucky
sure.
enough to be on this
Right place at
podcast.
the right time.
Just be
For
that's
sure.
it, man. It's just
Getting up
keep
early. You gotta get up early,
you
sounds
got
I
like.
was
hey,
just about to
Preparation,
say that, bro. I hear a
preparation
lot
met
of 3
opportunity.
a.m. I hear a
got
lot of
hey,
3 a.m.s. What time are you going to bed before you getting up at 3 a.m.? Because you're not just getting up at 3 a.m. You got to travel to these places. And, most of these events don't start until like, 9, 10 in the morning. So you there super early trying to get in. So like talk about the prep going into these events.
I always say this, man. It's there may be nights like the night that we just talked about, man. Um, was waking up at like 3, was getting there around 3, 4, but I ended up covering the Wayne and Centerville playoff game the night before, so I wasn't getting to bed till probably 10:30 or 11 o'clock. And
Jeez.
so it's just one of those things where you take a nap, but with other events, it's just more or less of as long as you can get in bed. For me, if I can get like 4.5 or 5 good hours,
Good to
then for
go.
me that's all right. Get you a coffee and a Red Bull on the way there, and um, it's
Ah!
yeah, you're shotgunning the Red Bull and then chugging the yeah. So it's just
Man.
one of those things, man, where it's just the prep time is just like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, you're just trying to reach out to everybody that you can. Hey, where's the best parking going to be? It's just a little bit of prep time on where you want to go, and just come up with a plan and say, hey, look, if I get lucky, I'll get lucky. But and there's been plenty of times where I go and try to do an event or do this, and it doesn't work out, and that's okay, because eventually you'll get lucky like I have, and you'll just get better at getting lucky. That's all it really is you get really really good at getting lucky.
Yeah.
For sure, man. For sure. Well, we appreciate you joining us in, man. We definitely thank for being a guest on the pod. Now tell us what you got coming up, man. You mentioned you had some Big Ten games. You got some high school games coming up.
So I'm going to be covering the Miami Redhawks and the Wayne Warriors
Okay.
this year. We
Okay.
have the podcast. It's called the Lesson Avenue Project. Um, well, yes, sir. We're going to be having a couple new artists coming on. We're going to be having C Money Baby and Grim Knight coming on the podcast, just shedding light. So shout out to them. And yeah, man, you guys can just follow me, Mike Kidd on Facebook, and then like I said, the Lesson Avenue Media on Instagram.
For
But I
sure,
Dope.
appreciate
man.
you guys giving me a little bit of a spotlight, man. Like I said, I'm a big fan of what you guys do, and I'm glad you guys gave me a platform to share my story, man. So,
Yes, sir.
Keep
No
going, bro.
doubt,
Keep going.
man.
Don't
Keep
stop.
going.
I
We
yes,
love it.
sir.
definitely tapped in, man. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. You guys have a good day.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. You
sir.
too.
Sure.
Peace.
Dope, dope, dope.
Yeah.
You can't make this up podcast. We rocking, we rolling, of course. Shouts out to Mike the Kid for jumping on the pod today, sharing his story and everything like that. But we gotta check in with the squad before we get to these topics. Fellas, how was the week?
For sure. I'm gonna go first since Dizzle has not got the stairs behind you no more. This not the stairs. I'm gonna
Different
go first.
views.
So pretty good week all in all. What did I do? Let's see. Let me get the calendar out. Gotta get the calendar out. First thing I'll do, I'll start backwards. DJ, the guest that I brought on 3 pods ago, she opened her Beyond Kitchen yesterday. Had her grand opening. Not to put too much of her business out there, but she had a conflict or something happened with one of the vendors, and she kind of just felt like she needed to reset. So reached out to our avid listener Bud. So shouts to Bud that's always holding me down. Reached out to Bud like I need a DJ. So she thought that because I said during our pod that I used to be in the clubs during the gentrification part and all that I wasn't DJing anymore. So she's like, he's still DJ, and Bud like, yeah. So pulled a solid for her, kind of last minute at the Dayton Arcade. Super nice. The president of UD came out. The mayor came out. They had a bar, some food.
Hey.
So yeah, it was a nice vibe. The city was out. People was coming to check out what's going on. It's nice to get people back in the arcade. That really got great potential what they're doing down there. So that was dope to do on Sunday. Other than that, I had to do my dreaded concession stand bid at the Northmont game. That's always my wife. I appreciate her from booking the 5 to 7 and not the 7 to 10 because that 7 to 10 turned to like 11:30 time you do all the shit. It'd be
You be
late.
getting the sneak snacks and get a free nacho, free hot dog.
So
Free glizzy.
if you sacrificing that 7 to maybe 10:30, 11, yeah. But me, I'm doing the 5 to 7. I'm pumping all the nachos in the cups. I'm throwing pizzas in boxes. I'm putting popcorn out. I'm just prepping to get everything ready. That's the shift I've been working, so that's easier for me. But this past one, but the Northmont was playing Beaver Creek. I got stuck. The band pulls up and unloads right in front of my parking spot. So me being a band kid, I let them do their thing. I mingle for a little bit. End up buying some concessions. The burger was feeling delicious on the grill. And we sat in the car for a second. I hollered at the band director. He helped me move some shit. Bro, I drove through the grass. I did some real nigga shit in front of a bunch of Northmont police. I was like, here goes nothing, but we're not sitting here for 3 hours.
Telling you from Trotwood, cuz.
Yeah. But other than that, man, everything's good. Just getting through the weeks, getting through, this week is homecoming week for my oldest senior year. So had to pass up on the gig, but I made her a promise that I'm gonna be at every big event this year. So homecoming included. I'm at the drive her hair appointment or something. So
Big tears on the way.
That was a
Big
good
tears on
dad
the way.
move. Yep.
now I'm really more so excited, bro. It's crazy how fast. I know everybody says this. It's crazy how fast 18 years goes. Like I remember day one, and now we're almost to 18, and it's crazy. It's how fast that shit go. But I'm really excited just to see where she go, see what she do next. She's a good kid, good student. So hoping this ACT test fee that I just cashed out. Hopefully she gets that together in December or November, whenever she's taking it, and see where she goes. So.
Speaking of ACT, SAT, man, I mean, I don't know if I ever shared this on the pod. My mom desperately wanted me to take like ACT prep classes, but I kind of like the first time I really ever rebelled against my mom. I was like, man, I'm not taking that. Like, I don't feel like it. I was like, I got this. Trust your boy. I got this. So in order for me to, get that little bit of money that I did get out of Wright State, I needed to get a 22 on my ACT. I got a 26, and then but mom being mom, she was like, imagine if you actually took those classes, what you would get. I was like, we're good. We get the money that we need, and the test scores is quality. We're good. Shouts out to my Dukes.
Exactly.
Yeah, screw them standardized tests, man. Them shits is not for the weak.
Yeah, man. I remember.
Bad day, it's bad.
Yeah. I used to get real bad test anxiety, especially like when I was a kid, like probably from elementary, probably not even until I was like into high school. Like I would get real bad test anxiety. I would do well in school, all my homework, like tests and stuff would be fine. But like those standardized tests, you just scribbling the bubbles
Them
and shit like that.
Scantrons. Fuck them
boy.
Scantrons.
Yeah, man. People my age remember the Iowa test back in like elementary school. Like nigga, it was Struggleville for your boy, Struggle City. But like once I like got over it, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, man, it's just a test, man. Just go in there and just do it. And I got way better at it just by relaxing. So any kids out there that get nervous with tests, it's just the same shit as everything else.
I was the complete opposite. Stellar elementary student. As soon as the hormones kicked in, didn't give a shit about none of that shit. Squeeze all the way through, baby.
It's lit. It's lit. I mean, I guess I'll go because Dizzle got some hot shit up his sleeve. Just a quick trip to the crib, man. Went to go hang out with the parentals. Got to hang out with my mom. Got to spend some quality time with grandma. Seen my pops and my stepmom. Went to go see the nephew at his football game. Dude getting so big. Matter of fact, I tell it now. So he was like, what's your gamer tag? What's your gamer tag? So I was like, man, you don't want this smoke because last time we played Madden and I didn't even play Madden. I destroyed it. And I was like, dude, you don't want this. So it's like, I got better. So we play one game. This is yesterday. We played one game. I laid the smack up down, and then he brought out Ohio State. Nigga, when I say this shit was down to the brink, nigga, and I'll be 100% honest, he won the game, but he got cocky. He's up. What is he up? He was up 9. Yeah, he was up 9 with a minute 30 to go. He has the ball. Just run it and run the clock out, kid. Yeah. And he keep trying to chuck it to Jeremiah Smith. I was like, hey, I got on my. I was like, I'm telling you, you throw it incomplete on his 4th down, I'm gonna win the game. Incomplete, boom, touchdown in one play. I was like, I'm going to get this onside kick. Got the onside kick. 2 plays, touchdown. He got the ball back, interception. He just got off the mic. I was like, you don't want to talk no more? No more. Like I told you.
That's how it be.
I told you. Humble juice, bro. Humble juice. Drink some. But that was it, man. That was it for your boy, man. Up to the crib. Hung out with the fam. Good times. Got back to the city to smack him some video games. But Dizzle, I see you got new scenery, bro.
Yeah, man. Vacation.
Like sunshine. Smell like pina colada.
This is straight tequila. Man. We lit. The family vacation is here. The liquor's flowing. A lot of other shit is going too. But we gonna talk about that on the pod. But we man, we out here in Georgia in the mountains, and this Airbnb is the best Airbnb I've been in. And we go on trips pretty much every year. But this joint is nice, man. The basement got a whole situation to where you don't even got to go upstairs. They got a kitchen in the basement, full kitchen, dining area, 3 bedrooms down there, and then the main floor is
going on 2 floors if you had to.
Yeah.
Nice.
Main floor is dope. We got a gym in the spot. It's on a farm, so it's like donkeys, chickens, some horses, pigs, and we can walk up, pet them and shit. They was just there feeding them. Pool is nice. Hot tub jacuzzi's nice and big. It's lit, man. It's real lit, and got a good deal on it too, which is the most important part. Oh, and it's a basketball hoop. It's a pickleball court and a basketball hoop. So we was running one earlier. I'm out here hitting L's, bro. I'm out here still. The jumper is still pure.
You're playing horse or you hooping? Is it different?
We are running ones. It's a 17.
Ooh.
It's
When
a
you say we,
17-year-old down there.
Is it who me and Kev pulled up and saw you see competition, or are we talking like little nephews and old OGs?
This
Triple
is
OG.
a 16, 17-year-old that is currently in athletics. Like he's in high school sports. He
Oh,
played
don't get cooked.
basketball. I won. I already beat him. It was a tough match. I'm tired. My legs already been soaked. I beat him 10-12, and then later on, my brother came because my brother lives in Georgia, so he drove up. And he got this work too. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing, man. But feeling good because we here for a few more days, man. Yeah, we here for a few more days. Nothing to do, nothing on the agenda, just relaxing, chilling, good family vibes.
Is it like we're gonna spend all our time here and just have a great ass time, or is it like a city close by that's worth the drive?
We ain't driving.
Yeah,
I ain't driving. I'm
We
getting
already
up.
did enough driving getting there.
exactly.
Oh, and it's through the mountains, man. So I don't know if y'all have driven through the mountains. It's a lot of weaving. Gotta go slow. One lane is trucks coming by fast as fuck because they from the area.
Yeah.
A line of cars behind me because I'm not from the area. But yeah, we got here, man. This is good vibes.
Dope.
Well, shit, man. Let's jump into it, man. Killer, what's popping in the world of sports? What's going down?
Man, we have a lot to talk about as usual. Let's start off with some WNBA talk. The Women's Basketball League Unrivaled will start in December 2024. The league had a valuation then of $35 million. 9 months later, the league announced they have a valuation of $340 million. Later, Unrivaled is here to stay. I enjoyed watching this last year. It was dope to see. Like, it's what every fan wishes for. If you're going to look at basketball in that element, you want to have the players that are playing currently and see what they do in a different element, a different style. That 3-on-3 basketball is totally different than 5-on-5. The pick and roll games would be crazy. Just the way they run their basketball. So I enjoy watching it, and I think with way more money invested in, it should be nothing but better.
Let's not even talk about they ain't even got the chosen one in the league yet.
Yeah.
We ain't even got the main attraction. Ain't even joined yet. It's only going to go up. Yeah, it's only going to go up. Paige still ain't played in Unrivaled. We might see Caitlin Clark in Unrivaled. Like you said, Juju's on the way, amongst some other players too, man.
Yeah.
But they got the one-on-ones. That's what the fans love to see because ain't nobody else doing it, man. Ain't nobody else doing it. So shout out to Unrivaled because I'm gonna definitely tap in.
This is so good for women's basketball, and it's especially good for the WNBA because they're in the middle of negotiations between the players union and the league and everything like that. This is showing them the power of the players. The players are why people are tuning in. The people ain't tuning in strictly for one person because guess what? Caitlin Clark, like you just said, did not play in Unrivaled. So this proves the fact that what everybody's been saying, that this league is bigger than just one player. So the Players Association and the WNBA, they will work this out because they cannot lose this momentum. The women have something that the men don't. They have options. Like, if you play in the NBA and you go over to China or whatever, they looking at you funny like, oh, you can't play in our league or whatever. But in the W, they make more money when they play overseas. That's a reason why Brittany Griner was over in Russia, because they was giving her millions of dollars to come over there. That's why. That's why she was doing it. So options are good. That means they're going to get more money out of the WNBA. This is also good because this proves that, hey, man, there's money to be had in women's basketball. Salute.
And didn't we report that players are invested in this too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nafisa Collier and Breonna Stewart, they are like the founders.
Nice. And speaking of players, Cheyenne Parker Tyus, man, she is a Las Vegas Aces player, gave birth 2 months ago and played in a WNBA game last Tuesday. She had 8 points in 8 minutes for the Las Vegas Aces. I looked her up. Nice little chocolate thing. She like them light skin, you know what I'm saying? I could have done something back in the day with that. But that's crazy that 8 weeks later you doing professional sports. That's crazy.
That's nutty. That's nutty.
That maternity leave. I don't know what they benefits looking like over there.
I gotta get back to work, nigga.
Right. If she played in 8 weeks, I don't think that 6-week break you take. I think Dude had to wait a couple more weeks. I don't think he got to week 6 because she was in mid training getting ready to play. So
Yeah,
that's crazy though. Crazy.
9 months pregnant.
Yeah. And then switching over to some NBA. NBA has announced that the end of the period heave will count as a missed field goal attempt for teams and will not count towards player field goal percentage. So Chris Paul and others that will never, they can now throw that half court shot up. Does it say how far is considered is it behind the line further? Well, did they make a point as to what the distance is, or if you just chucking that bitch, somebody decides, hey, that's for the team, not the player.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't see that in the article.
Yeah. So that's the
What
only
y'all
question
thoughts?
I got. Yay for the fans. We already taken long 3-point shots as is, so I do want to know that hopefully they set a minimum distance for that and not have it to where if Steph Curry just take 2 more steps back, he can just fire away because he will. So I just want to make sure it's a proper distance, and I do like the fact that some of these guys are world class athletes. So I've seen the Lucas doing talking to the buddy and throwing the shot from the corner half court, making that shit. Like these guys can probably make a couple of these and turn an 8-point lead to 5 going into halftime instead of just not throwing it up because they want to protect that award. Or whatever.
That's facts. The rule says 36 feet and beyond for the last 3 seconds of the first, second, and third quarter.
Oh, so Steph just gonna shoot where he been shooting, and just wait till 2. Just wait till 2.
I'm not mad at it. Get a fans what they want. They want to see the long heaves.
Yeah.
Y'all know what? Y'all lucky my mom listened to this podcast because I will be using some extra language. I'm gonna just say these cats is weak, bruh. Like this is definitely something the players have been harping about, trying to get on board with the NBA. Just shoot the ball, man. What difference does it make? Oh, I shot 44%. I would have shot 45%. But guess what? If the ball go in, you still get the points. What does it matter? What does it matter?
Hey, man, analytics ruin the game, man.
Nah, man, the analytics have ruined the game, but like, dude, it's basketball, man. Like, I think with the thought of analytics, I think it is ruining sports because people are thinking entirely way too much. Like, just shoot the ball. Like, if you miss, you miss. If you make, you make. It's really that simple. And furthermore, like, you can pull a Chris Paul. If you don't want to do the heave, then don't do the heave. Like, if you shoot it, you should freaking pay the consequences or get the reward. It's that simple, man.
Yeah. So, moving on to some NFL talk.
You sure you want to talk about this, bro?
Not at all. Not at all. We have waited till Monday. Right now, there's a 7:00 Monday night game on. Tampa and Houston tonight, 10 o'clock, Vegas and Chargers. Probably won't be watching that one. But yesterday, Browns and the Ravens played. Browns took the chin.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. All 4 quarters. Ravens looking good. Bengals early in the game lost our quarterback Joe Burrow to the Deion Sanders / AJ Green / a lot of motherfuckers that's played in Ohio turf toe injury.
Shaq had turf toe.
Yeah. We've seen it in careers. We've seen it in seasons. We've seen it, do a lot. So I when I heard turf toe, I knew it wasn't going to be 3 or 4 weeks because if it is, it's going to be a lingering thing all year long. So shut him down. Sound like it's going to be 3 months out. So Not looking good. We got a good backup. Our backup does know the playbook. A lot of teams lose, a percentage of their plays when they go to the backup. We should not have to do that, so that's a positive. We did get the dub. He threw a lot of picks, just getting it out there. But we got stellar players, man, that got it done, and we 2-0. So I'm not too.
Who's your guy? Who's your backup?
Browning. He got dropped from Minnesota. What's his name?
You know who he is, Jake Brown. You know who he
Jake.
is. You've seen his girlfriend before.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of Will Levis at the draft.
Nah, she crushing Will Levis, girl. She crushing her, boy. Will Levis, girl, nice, but she's crushing.
Yeah.
Just she had like that cat suit on one time at the Bengals game. Salute to Jake Browning. Salute. we respect your game, Playboy. So, Killer, let me ask you this: obviously before, like, the expectations, like, hey man, we making a run at this bowl. What's the expectations now? Now that you lost your superstar quarterback.
I've always said that we were not making a run to the bowl this year until we fixed that defense. That defense is some of the shittiest defense. They made some good plays and got some.
But they getting the interceptions. They getting the turnovers. They got two picks on week 1. Got 2 picks this week. Picked off Trevor Lawrence in the end zone to save the game.
I mean, they have, but they've also them was like off of elbows and butts that rolled into their laps on some of them picks.
Preparation meets opportunity. Sometimes you need luck. Shouts out to Mike the Kid.
They're not stopping nobody. We've been letting teams get points on the board, and now losing the quarterback, the engine, is concerning. But more concerning is the people that we played during that time. I mean, the schedule is not nice to us. I think I forget who got next week. I think Denver, then maybe Detroit. No, Green Bay. Green Bay's in there. Detroit's in there. It gets a little. We can lose a couple. So I'm just hoping that with the backup we got, we can still run the full playbook. We got the athletes. We got a good running back. We just got to outscore teams because that defense needs to be addressed. But moving from that, Steelers and Ravens, they are both 1-1. Can you explain, because I missed it and I haven't got to watch it yet, what happened in the quote-unquote touchdown that shouldn't have been? Was that y'all game? Where like something happened in the end zone and like it rolled?
Oh, no. So let me think. They go score a field goal. So it's 17-14. And the Steelers are getting the ball back on the kickoff. The rookie tries to catch the ball, goes through his hands, and it rolls into the end zone. So he thought like, it rolled into the end zone like a punt. It's a touchback. So he never goes to chase down the ball. Seahawks run down there, cover it up, touchdown Seahawks. So they went from up 3 to up 10 in the blink of an eye. And then it just unraveled after that.
Damn.
All bad. Yeah, the Steelers stink. My Steelers stink.
Yeah.
Our defense is horrible. Highest paid defense in the league. TJ Watt got a raise. Cam Hayward got a raise. You can trade Minka for a higher price. Jalen Ramsey. They all stink. Defense is terrible. They all stink. And I'm gonna be a Steelers fan. And if a Steelers player hears this, like, yeah, they know they stink too right now. I'm gonna be a fan. I'm gonna be rooting. I'm gonna be watching. But the first 2 weeks of the season, you're giving up 31.5 points a game. 31.5 points a game for the highest priced defense in the league. Unacceptable. Get your shit together, bruh.
Yeah. So as y'all know, we are heavy AFC North over here. So Bengals still on top, 2-0 for now. Ravens and Steelers 1-1. Browns 0-2. Most talking and shit people I know in the offseason, but boy, it get tough there in the season for them Brownies. Some Raven news before we get out of football. The Ravens said that they were planning to draft Shador Sanders in April, but when Sanders heard that, he let them know he did not want to be in a situation behind a star QB like Lamar, where getting on the field would be unlikely. So
unlikely.
Right. So I guess he wants that now. I want to play now situation, and he might get a shot in Cleveland. They keep losing, so
it makes sense.
He might get his wish.
Why would
don't
he?
know,
think
man.
That makes
think he would
sense.
have served? You think he would have served better getting developed for a couple of years under somebody like Lamar, with them both kind of being black athletes?
I think theoretically it matters, but when you are a player that is now slipped to the fifth round, you should just be trying to get in wherever you fit in. Like,
Yeah.
obviously first round, second round, like, all right, nah, I want to go to a place where, you know what I'm saying, I can compete to be the starter. But when you just trying to make sure you in the league, you just be, hey man, whoever, who called, let's do this. Let me sign this contract. Let me get in the camp. That's where I'm at with it, because he was looking like he was about to go undrafted for a hot second.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
gonna
if
get his
you
chance.
Oh, for sure. For sure. The Browns are horrible.
and he talking that way because he got a little bag in his pocket from them jersey sales, not from the play. He got a little confidence. Before we get out of football, though, I gotta share with y'all. Sent y'all a post. Your boy Killer had an amazing DraftKings betting week.
Hey.
All these bets were last minute. All these bets were happening in times where I wasn't paying attention because I know I wouldn't have rolled the wave like that. I fell asleep on a few of them. Was DJing them yesterday. But your boy, for about $25 worth of investments, have hit him for $700 this week. So,
Ooh.
yeah, so I tore him down last Thursday, tore him down or last Thursday, and then yesterday. So yesterday hit him good too. So shouts
You
to
gotta start sharing beforehand, bro. I need to
yeah,
get a lick.
I do. I gotta start making these bets prior too, because sometimes I'll be watching and I just get an itch and put something together, and it just worked out. So
That's what's up.
other sport news. We had a big boxing match over the weekend.
Did we?
A real fight, nigga.
Yeah, Canelo versus Terrence Bud Crawford.
Man,
Well,
I'm sorry,
guess I
bro.
got something to say. Well, let's get right
I'm
into it.
sorry. I was asleep, man. I couldn't wait. I couldn't stay awake.
You're not alone,
The
Bizzle.
youngest one. Oh no, both of y'all.
So
Couldn't stay up.
Here's my excuse. As I share with y'all, Bud's an avid listener. Also, cousin D. D's also one of our avid listeners, and he left his grills at my house from the last function we had. So he calls me at 9 a.m. to come get my grills. What's up?
You talking about a grill you put in your mouth, like the
No,
teeth, or you
like a
a
cooking
smoker?
grill, like a cooking
Okay.
grill. He has 2 grills that he has over here, so he was gonna grill out for his mom. So he came over here and pick up the grills. And next thing I know, I'm with him from 10 until 3:30, drinking, hanging out with him, grilling. Go get the kid to work, then go back and hang out with them. And we watched the O State game, and we had plans to watch the fight. Time we did all that shit, we made it to the first or second fight of the prelims, and was like, we're not gonna make it through this. Everybody called it a night. I went home. I turned it on. The fight before, 2 fights before that was a good one. I did watch that, and then the one right before, I made it about 3 rounds in, and I was knocked.
I had the multicultural festival. I forgot about that. I was DJing all day in the hot sun, and then I had to pack for the trip. By the time I got done packing, I was out. Didn't catch a bit of it.
So, Kev, since you saw it live,
only nigga alive. We out here.
What time did they
1
actually?
a.m. nigga.
Oh no! Oh no!
What time
That's
was
when
it
they started.
It was. It started at 1. It
What
started
time
at
was
1.
it
2.
over?
2. Yeah. So Saturday, doing ripping and running. You know what I'm saying? Up there with the fam. Go see my pops, whatever. Then go see the nephew play football. Then I make my way back to my mom's house, and I go watch the fight at my cousin's house, and he lived right around the corner from my mom, so not far away, probably like 5 minutes. So cool. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pull up at like 10 o'clock. I get there about so I get there about 10. So we in there, we talking shit, goofing around. They play the game as well. So you know what I'm saying, we talk about the league, the college football league or whatever. So we just drinking, talking shit, yada yada yada. I look at my watch, it's like 11:30. I'm like, oh shit, about to start. So like niggas is like, oh yeah, that's what's up. We getting around the TV. Another undercard come on. I'm like, that's weird. Why these niggas? So I hit up my homeboy. He watched boxing heavy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is up with the fight? He's like, oh, this is a forgive me if I'm saying this incorrectly or this is racist or whatever. I don't intend it to be. But the promoter of the fight, I believe, is a Arab man, and he said like all of his fights that are promoted, they always come on at 1 o'clock. I was like, 1 o'clock when? He was like 1 o'clock a.m. nigga. It's the next 1 o'clock, nigga. I was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah, nigga. And I was like, oh shit. But thank goodness I made it through. My other cousin that was over there, he slept through the whole shit. We watched the fight. As soon as they announced Bud won, all right, niggas. I'm gonna see y'all niggas at Thanksgiving. Got the mom's crib, was knocked out.
Now,
like a good one.
I did watch the full recap. I watched the House of Highlights to get it all in and saw everything. And I will say that boy Terrence, he outboxed him mentally, sometimes physically. He was just the smarter, more agile, faster. It just all the way around looked like he did his thing. He started out southpaw a couple rounds in the beginning. Then he saw, I'm exposing this, and he switched it up so quick, and he won that fight to me. It's amazing to see somebody win in 3 different weight classes, undisputed. Crazy.
Yeah, man. He put on a master class of boxing, and like people like get mad at like fighters like him and Floyd. Man, get in there and stand there and fight like a man. Like, this is boxing, not a fight. Yeah. It's 2 totally different things. But I give Bud so much credit because he, like you said, he switched it up. He wasn't just sticking and moving, staying on the outside. He got in there and tussled with Canelo or whatever. For lack of a better word, gave Canelo a chance to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? They was exchanging shots or whatever. So it was a great fight, competitive. But I still was, I won't say 9-3 Crawford on my card, at least.
Yeah.
Y'all rewatch that joint on Netflix, and I have to stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning.
All right. I think I will get that done. Dizzle, did you watch it? Or you say you was totally out? Totally.
Man,
sleep?
I saw who won.
Was you on the road the next day?
Yeah, that next morning, that 6-hour drive. So it wasn't no way I was staying up for that. But nah, man. Shout outs to him, man. I heard, I don't know if it was AI. Canelo said that Bud is better than Floyd.
I didn't hear that. He may have, but only thing I heard from Canelo is like, because like people were talking about the official scoring card, and it was a lot closer than a lot of fans thought it was. And one scorecard had it like a sweep for Crawford, and then the other ones had it real close or whatever. And he was like, one of the reporters was asking Canelo like, "Hey man, so some people thought you won the fight." He's like, "No, I did not." He won. He is like, he won. He won fair and square, respect. And Canelo, a highly respected dude in the game, and that just get him more respect from his peers. Like, look, man, he know when he lost a fight, so like he ain't about to be out here hooping and hollering, calling foul. He lost.
I saw him get that one punch. Nigga look back like he didn't know who hit him.
Yeah. And he was like, "Who was that? Who else in here?"
Right, Mama, there go that man.
Basically, having that job.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch that. NCAA, man, they into doing what they do to people. NCAA has permanently banned 3 Fresno State and San Jose State players for gambling on their own in each other's games. We've seen it. I'm about to say we've seen it. A bunch of friends get together and put 10K on it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the. That's what he said. So. Hate to see that's heavily mixed into this. I'm sure eventually some rules and regulations and things will be coming down the pipe in the both worlds, the betting world and the NCAA, with who can and because it's the wild west still. It's still the wild.
And it's only going to get worse. We are in a time now where the youngins are raised and this is all they know. Like all they've been plastered with. Is gambling ads from a couple clicks of a button. You can, like Michael Porter Jr. said, have your homies win $10-50 million. Like, you really changing lives out here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Well, that's it for sports.
Thank you, brother. Dizzle, what's popping in the world of entertainment, man?
For sure, we got a few joints here, man. Shout outs to 50 Cent making moves. Just purchased the rights to Paid in Full and is developing the classic film into a TV series, man. Are y'all here for it?
Hell
Paid Full is
yeah.
one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie. I'm just hopeful that we get a good rendition of it, like how 50 and them did with Power versus what they did with BMF.
Okay. Is there more story to tell though? Like, do we need anything different from 50, or are we fine with him? In his lane, which is he's killing.
Yeah.
I stay in his lane, man. I think stay in
Okay.
his lane. I mean, shit, you seen Tyler Perry stay in his lane. You see how much money he make. I mean,
Yeah.
shit, we ain't. I'm trying to think. Have we ever seen Spike Lee do an action movie? Like, I think
Did you watch the new joint? I didn't. He actually just
I
came out with
haven't.
something
I
with
haven't seen it
Denzel.
yet. I haven't seen it yet. I've been meaning to watch it. Been getting super distracted, but gotta get that in this week. There's a lot of movies I gotta see, man. I want to see that new Stephen King movie, The Long Walk. Might go see him, but I definitely gotta watch that new
That's out
Denzel movie
too.
that come out this Friday.
Damn, you're right. There's a few joints.
Yeah,
Yeah,
50 doing a lot, man. He's creating some new TV ideas, taking a cast of people and intertwining his figure eight of shows around all of them all the time is dope to me. How one spinoff leads to this spinoff leads to that spinoff, but we all talking about the same kind of shit. So it's working. It's working.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of it, man, he got a new show coming out, Power Origins. It's gonna be basically the origin story of Tommy and Ghost. We do have Spence Moore, who played in Creed 3 and Brilliant Minds, and then we got Charlie Mann, cast to play Ghost and Tommy. Now, are y'all checking this joint out? This would be the
Hell yeah.
fourth spinoff,
Is
or
it?
fifth. It might be the fifth spinoff.
Hold on. So
Fourth.
we got Tariq.
We got
We
Tariq,
got Kanan. We got Tommy. So this is four. This will be
fourth
four.
spinoff. Okay.
Yeah.
Get that money. As long as it's entertaining, I'm here for it. As long as it's good, I'll watch. Once it turns bad, I'm out, man. I've taken what Dizzle said to heart, man. Like, life is too short to be watching bad TV shows. So you know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
They not
I'm
about
familiar.
to get in, yeah.
I'm familiar with the black character, not so much the white character, but like Kev said, 50 getting to it and getting this money, so he ain't putting out no bullshit that in that space. That has to be right. So
Yeah,
I'm sure
this is the
nice.
flagship
Exactly.
property. And I believe
that's
homie Spence Moore is Dre Measy cousin or nephew or something like that.
okay.
If I'm not mistaken. I know they kinfolk.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout outs to 50. He in the new Street Fighter movie. That looked like that's gonna be all right. The casting looked like it was good. So yeah, shout outs to him.
If he ain't got the haircut, it don't count.
Shouts to
Shit with the
Dizzle for
V's
the
in the
pack of
front.
popcorn.
Hey,
That best $4 I ever spent. My wife, I put in her phone number and got a discount. And the wife, midway through the bag on like day 3, said, "This might have been the best thing you ever brought home." I said, "I might have to agree."
y'all true to it. It lasted to day 3. Like y'all was good to it, and they got the little seal too.
Yes,
Nah, for sure.
It lasted at least 3 or 4 days before we crushed that popcorn bag. Ain't that right, boo? Popcorn, we crushed it.
I just eat as much as I can on the day 1, and after that I can't eat no more. I go to my limit. Nah, that's what's up. Nah, that shit is good. I'm about to give me some more now, actually. We talk about gambling, man. This man on the Royal Caribbean cruise done jumped off the cruise ship because he owed $16,000 in gambling debt, man. That's crazy. So he was really ready to just jump in the ocean.
Yeah, I've been there. Because I had a moment in my life where I was really gambling and like gambling to where I didn't have casinos. I was driving to Lawrenceburg, Indiana, putting $500-$600 on a roulette table, and 45 minutes later making an hour drive back home thinking, what the hell was I thinking? So like I've had those moments in my life. So I'm glad those is away. I think about the cruise I DJ'd. I did see somebody lose their shit on a slot machine. He must have put in so much money, and when they got that last spin, he punching it. And he was vandalizing the machine, bro. It was crazy. People be losing their shit over that gambling shit for sure. Not to jump off a ship though. Holy
Not
moly!
to jump off a ship. Got to give a shout out, man. Your folks, Kev.
Did he live? Did he make it? Like,
I think they got him. Yeah, they didn't say he died. I didn't see that. He still owed him, and he gonna owe some more.
So he felt that. He felt that pain from that 13-story back smack. Woo. That was tough.
Yeah, man. Let's give a quick shout out to the Clips, man. Did y'all see them perform at the Vatican during Great Sport of World concert?
I did see their moment. I saw them walking in, taking it all in. It was like a dope experience for them. So it was dope.
Yeah, man, they performed probably the saddest song in the world right around now. You know what I'm saying? The tribute to their parents. Very emotional song. But I mean, they performed at the Vatican. I mean, what else song was the Clips gonna do at the Vatican?
That one?
That's probably the only one in the chamber, bro.
Yep.
Salute,
that's
respect. Good week for Terrence's, I tell you that, boy.
Give a shout out to Jeezy, man. I saw some folks that went to his recent show. They was suited and booted, black tux.
Yeah.
He's headed to Las Vegas, man. He has a residency that's going to start on October 31st. Get into it.
Man, he ain't stopping, bro. He making sure Thug Motivation 101 remains on our minds, man. He really got a good run with this shit. With the orchestra stuff, I seen the pictures like you did. Like, people was out there suited and booted, fresh to death. I wish I had time to go see that concert. That's one I regret that I wasn't able to hit up, man. That shit looked dope.
Likewise, like if I hit one of these DraftKings bets, we going to Vegas, baby, because I do want to see that show bad. That looks like a dope experience. You don't realize how many hits Jeezy got. I've seen the live stream from Detroit. They had a live stream going on. I watched about the first 30 to 45 minutes of it, and so many hits, and it's so dope to vibe like that. It was like a dope experience. I definitely want to check that out if I can.
No doubt. That's all I have for entertainment.
All right, man. We got a couple quick hitters before we slide up out of here, and we got some news about college football dynasty, man. We got a new champion. Well, not a new champion, the same champion. Just so happened to be related to that bum, but it's all good. We're sending out the bat signal to see if we can get him on a podcast real quick.
He gotta be talking big shit if he got two. He got to be talking big shit.
That's all he do is talk shit. That's all he do. So September is National Take a Man Out on a Date Month. I sent y'all this information. Did y'all share it with y'all partners?
I didn't. I ain't gonna lie.
I did. I gave her a list as long as Train Smoke. I was like, pick 3. I want 3 of them.
What'd you pick?
See, it's gonna come out of my account anyways.
I sent the link for that personal chef that you sent me. I sent the indoor skydiving joint. I'm like, yo, we doing something.
Choose one or
right.
two.
Two.
There you go. There you go.
This is probably like the biggest news of the week that went down. Conservative commentator Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck and killed out there in Utah on Wednesday. Crazy times we live in, but what I'll say is this: like, I heard about him back when the election was going on, and I heard some of his rhetoric. I can't sit here and act like, oh man, I was super tapped into everything he was saying, but the receipts are there. The receipts are there. So, hey, man, people ask, oh, man, you don't feel bad for somebody getting killed? I was like, I feel bad for his kids. I feel bad for the people that were there that had to witness it, because nobody should have to witness somebody getting murdered. Matter of fact, I feel bad for myself because I saw it accidentally on Twitter. I feel bad for my eyes. I didn't want to see that shit. So as far as celebrating his death, no. But as far as like, oh, man, that's sad, also, no.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I was familiar with his name. I'll say I was familiar with some of his screenshots of, maybe things that people put together that he might have said, but to actually sit and listen, I wasn't too familiar with him in that regard. But one thing you said that really made me think about it is we love to have this high tech computer in our pocket, but boy, when shit like that happen, the news spreads so fast that for the first 30 minutes, I thought it was like some AI shit that just be floating around. Like, I don't know if y'all saw Angel Reese visit Bud Crawford before the fight, but now they got a video of them kissing, smooching. He's jumping on her. Like, the AI shit be getting crazy. So that's how my brain works when I see stuff like that. I'm like, the way it was so graphic and you saw what was happening. Oh, what?
I'm glad you brought it up. And this is, we talking serious stuff, but it always comes back to the joke. Nigga, obviously, Angel Reese, a pretty girl, pretty young woman, 6'4" off the rip.
Yeah.
She throw them heels on. She's Michael Jordan, 6'6". The Bud Crawford is 5'8", and he looks every bit of 5'8". And everybody caught the one snapshot of him looking at them.
Yeah. Eye level. He had to look too far down.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. That's out the Bud Crawford, bro. But continue.
But no, that AI world we live in, I just didn't think that was be. But when you see it in the multiple clips, the multiple sources, I'm like, this shit really happened to somebody, and it's just crazy. Like you said, the world we live in, times we live in, people get killed for their opinions, whether you for or against. We fought a lot of wars to have the freedoms to have those opinions and those debates. So that's the part that kind of sucks with all this and the political, violence that's going on. Hard to have kids dream to be president when you told my generation that should be one of the biggest dreams. So it's hard to have kids dream that when you seeing what happens when you fight for what you believe in.
Yeah,
for sure.
Unfortunate, man. Nobody, wants that to happen. In the same breath, there was a school shooting, I believe, that same day that kind of got just overlooked, brushed under the rug.
Yep.
So no, RIP to those families there. It is crazy times. Ain't really much else to say about it, but I wasn't familiar with dude. Didn't know who he was. Kind of shocked to see everything kind of going on for him at this time because, to my knowledge, he was just a social media. He was popular. Was
he? As a
he? He
commentator,
wasn't.
he wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't
An official.
a
He wasn't elected.
politician. He wasn't
Nothing.
no flags that have masks.
Not to have Air Force Two and flags that have masks.
Yeah, bro. That's just wild.
Crazy.
For sure. Crazy world we living in right now, bro, for more than one reason. But we got to get the video game update. Big Bro has clicked the link, Dizzle. If you want to bring him on, you can.
Yes, let's bring him on, man.
Y'all want to talk to that nigga, y'all can.
I want to hear it.
Stage left.
I know he about to talk some shit. I want to hear
the game just ended. Oregon wins. Well, what is it? Coach Jermaine? Is that your brother's name?
Yeah, Coach Bump. I
don't know if he won in the last season's game, but this season, this is his second championship. So shout outs to him. I ain't got nothing, man. Let me say that it was an uphill battle for me in the quarterfinals. North Texas going up against Auburn. I don't know what his rating was, but I was a mere 74 rating. So it was an uphill battle. I had an opportunity to get the ball back after scoring the first touchdown, but I couldn't recover the onside kick. And it was down to the wire, man. I ended up losing by 5 in the quarterfinals. But we coming. We right there. But we do have a champion.
Yeah.
The two-time champion.
Here.
Big Bro is in the field.
The champ is
here.
On,
sir? How you doing?
Hey, the champ is here, man. Champ is here.
Everything's good. If this nigga put on second, I'm out.
Hey, you look good. Man. You feel good. You play good, Kev. You know what
hey, man. Feels good, man.
All right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Coach Jermaine, do you have a victory speech you would like to give?
You know what? I'm in the locker room with the boys and everything right now. I really don't got a whole lot to say. We're going to crack open this tonight. You know what I'm saying? Straight from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Listen to little bro hate for a little while. You know what? I got to call moms. I got to call my dudes. People watching the game. You know what I'm saying? But it's fun, man. We got to get you to join, man. You lollygagging, man. You got to get on here.
Yeah. I know. I am lollygagging because I see the amount of time y'all spend I don't have it yet. I'm trying to find it, but because I know I'm gonna be knee deep if I do. But I'm still keeping up, asking the questions. I'm still interested. So
I done brought the system on vacation. Like I don't do this regularly. we got 9 o'clock off season. I'm about to be shots deep. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be there.
No, it's fun, man. I think we got a good group and everything this year and everything too. So,
Nice.
well, I think Kev
20
said it's
deep.
20 of us, 20 deep. It ain't a whole lot of it. I feel like it ain't as much drama in trash talk.
So out of those
Trying to-
20,
It's
how many
early.
do y'all
It's
see in
early.
the
It's
average
only
It is
September.
early. It's early. What'd you say, boss man?
I said, out of those 20, how many do y'all see in an average season per season? How many of those 20 are you actually playing?
What? 2. It depends on what conference you're in. 2,
Okay.
maybe 2, maybe 3. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I think I'm in the Big Ten, so I think I'll probably see like 4 of them next year. So
Okay.
then I got to hate on how this one dude miraculously got USC. I don't know, but hey, it's cool.
I'm still waiting on my Texas offers. I ain't getting no offers, man.
You got
Undefeated, 1 season, 1 loss. Next season, it's crazy out here.
They offered
But
me a Kent State job. Well, but hey,
But
it's cool.
Dizzle, I want to ask you, your game versus Killer B, Arizona last year, now Auburn this year. You had that game. Why did you kick that onside kick?
Yeah.
I gotta out-coach, outsmart, and outplay Auburn. I'm North Texas, man. I gotta play perfect plus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I couldn't stop him on defense, so me kicking it off to him is just prolonging a touchdown. So I got an opportunity to either get the ball back or just speed up this. And I should have had it. They were bottling the ball back and forth. That was a onside kick I should have had.
Yeah, he probably should have had that. I feel like you probably would have got the one stop that you needed, though, to be honest. Maybe.
Hey, our guys came to play, man. They fought their hearts out. I think we only lost by like 5. So yeah, man, they came to play. Can't be mad at the effort.
So in this national championship game, Oregon and Auburn, you won 41-28. Describe the game, man. What went down? Because we were potting while this was going down.
Hey man, it was going back and forth. I was nervous and everything because one of my star receivers got hurt yesterday in the Florida game, out for the season. I'm like, oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. But it was going back and forth. I really couldn't stop that his run, his little QB run out the backfield or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I got one stop, whatever. Oh, you should have seen this pick that I dropped too. But I got this one stop, and I got the ball. I scored. I was up 7 before the half, and then I got the ball right back in the second half and scored. And I was like, all right, we good. We good.
So
we got.
If you can you show everybody what we playing for? Do you have it available?
Oh man, the trophy.
Show the world
we got to get some. We got to get some bigger trophies and everything like that.
That's what we playing for.
Hey, I'm trying to get a bunch of them. I'm trying to send a Kobe picture like Dizzle did last year.
We got a whole bag of them. I'll have my assistant mail your next one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Make sure she engrave it too.
Nigga, don't get smart, nigga.
That's it, man. I'm about to pour it up like this.
Get this nigga out of the street. Get him over here. Get him out. I want this man out of here.
Oh man, y'all be cool, man. Congrats to myself. Congrats to the Ducks. Y'all be easy, man. I'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
All
right. Easy.
All right, easy, guys. Like he running it back again.
Running it back.
Nigga be doing.
Running it back.
Enjoy the night with the fellas.
Oh my gosh, bro.
2 guests on 1 episode, man.
We litty. 2 for 1 special.
Yes,
2
sir.
for 1 special. Well, there it is. A great episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace.